Mark II is an REM-driven clone. Okay, now what that means is when you go to sleep, the Illuminati, this is their main form of communication too. They don't call people on the phone. They don't meet at the Bohemian Grove anymore. Since they got cloning, they meet at the cloning station when they go to sleep. Each of them, I don't know how they do it exactly, okay, or else I'd know how to block it. But they can transfer your consciousness into a clone at the cloning station if they have a clone of you. And
Illuminati can transfer the consciousness of an original once the person reaches REM sleep if there is a duplicate clone of the original at the cloning center. Once the person goes to sleep, 90 minutes to 110 minutes after falling asleep. So what happens is that the consciousness of the original is transferred to the duplicated clone buddy. The duplicated clone buddy is grown within 5 months by regenerative technology. Once the original reaches REM sleep, the original's consciousness is transferred from the original's buddy, although the original's body is still in their bed, asleep at home, to a duplicated REM-driven clone buddy at the cloning center, and the original wakes up as a cloned version of himself/herself at the cloning center. It is a great marvel of science and one man's greatest achievements, but it is kept hidden and used for sinister purposes which I discuss below. I must address the readers at this point who are lost at the thought of duplication cloning and consciousness transfer. Donald Marshall's dilemma with Mark II sleep-driven REM clones. The problem I am having is with Mark II REM-driven clones. Mark II is a rapid eye movement, REM-driven clone. In other words, Mark II clones are sleep-driven clones. REM sleep is the fifth stage of sleep. SleepDex 2015. The first REM cycle usually happens 90 minutes to 110 minutes after we fall asleep. SleepDex 2015. What that means is, currently, this is the Illuminati's main form of communication. They do not call people on the phone, they do not meet at the Bohemian Grove anymore, they only meet there once a year for traditional purposes. Since they discovered the science of sleep-driven cloning, they meet at the cloning center when they go to sleep. The cloning center is a physical location, located 5-6 hours radius from the Robert Picton Farm, Port Coquitlam, British Columbia, Canada, at a nature reserve.
See, I don't know, Illuminati is just like knowing. Like you don't even know where you at right now in your mind. See, you sleep right now, you don't even know. See, I know, and I can control the sleep. I can control the dream. You just sleep. That's what I'm